There she is. I found her. Are those Zach's parents?
Oh, Cloud.
Friend of yours? Come in.
Please.
Your eyes. You're a soldier, aren't you?
Was.
You wouldn't happen to know our son, would you? Zach? Are you all right?
Fine. What did you say his name was?
Zach. Zach Fair.
No.
Zach? Sorry. No.
Eris like, but you're using his sword.
Our son just up and left one day, determined to chase his dreams. At first, he wrote us all the time, but
When I first saw you, I thought maybe this is the girl he was always talking about. Sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable.
I doubt I was the only woman in his life. Charming guy like Zach.
Wherever he is, I hope he's enjoying himself at least. They do say no news is good news, right?
No.
They sure do.
say, if you do happen to see Zach, would you tell him that we miss him and to please get in touch?
Of course I will. We should probably be heading back, don't you think?
What? Already? At least have something to eat before you go.
Oh, she's such a sweetie.
Thanks, but we don't want to keep our friends waiting.
Another time, then. Here.
What if? No, they won't. Yeah. It would be interesting if they did. I don't think it's going to, though. Let's see. I'm gonna try it anyways. Look, I have your son's sword.
All this talk of another war has
Actually,
me
they may
worried.
never have seen his sword.
But I know I'm not the only mother afraid.
Probably
for her
not,
son.
actually. I don't think they would have. If Zach hasn't been home since he left, they would never have seen the sword.
All this talk of another war has me worried. But I know I'm not the only mother afraid for her son. All this talk of another war has me worried. But I know I'm not the
We have
only
been
mother
denied
afraid for
by
her son.
Potts. We are not allowed to go upstairs. It's silly.
Hey. That wasn't very nice of me. You remember me telling you about Zach, right? At the playground? How he was my first love?
Yeah.
This is where he grew up. And now that I'm here, it's a lot. So when I saw someone who looked like him, I don't know, I had to say something. Didn't even occur to me to think how they would feel about it. Pretty selfish, huh? Waltzing in there, stirring up memories.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you might have crossed the line.
When you put it that way. Yeah, you might have crossed a line.
But
Figures.
So, this Zach guy, you still like him?
Wow. You went there, huh?
I did.
Maybe. He's never given me a reason not to.
Any news?
Nothing. No calls, no letters.
Oh,
Leaving you out in the cold like this? Forget about that loser.
Yeah.
He's a soldier, right? Then I hate to break it to you. But if he's been gone
No,
this long,
Cloud.
the man is dead.
Cloud?
Sorry. I'm gonna go lie down.
Well, that clears that up. He definitely doesn't know who Zach is.
Another time.
Awkward. Should you start last epoch now?
Thought you were gonna rest.
Goodness me, how many years has it been since we settled down here?
You expect me to remember? It's been ages.
That's nice. Yeah. Yeah, this one kind of got you in the feels with this, didn't it?
For the light stream,
Mm-hmm.
without it, this planet
Feels bad. Murr. Murr.
Impossible Canyon, and hear the truth. For only together can we save our planet from destruction.
I mean, I would say why not? Yeah. And check it out. Hop in. Yeah, why play the sequel when you can just play the last one? Or the prequel, sorry.
My, what a trek you must have made to get here.
Oh, this is not where I need to go. Oops.
Order a round of verdant green. There's no better pick-me-up on the continent. And damn if that bitterness don't grow.
I thought Aerith knew about Zach, chat. Didn't the Turks tell her? I could have swore they did. Huh. Because the Turks know Zach is dead.
I
Oh,
am
well.
so bored right out of my brain.
My brain.
If I don't die first, betcha I'll go insane.
Insane. Until it's time to leave. Lols, Adrian. I hear monster.
Are you hearing this? It's coming from the reactor. We gotta check it out.
It's a weapon. Do 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 do.
Hey, you ever see that old rattle trap of a plane in action?
A plane? We have a plane?
Yeah, gotta be a weapon.
Wait, do you know something about this?
Could say that, yeah. You been hearing it for a while?
For a few days now, yeah. The Coalition tried to investigate, but some creatures kept us from getting into the reactor. Though all they did was fly around. Just the sight of those weird black wisps was enough. More than enough.
Now ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
You could see them?
Yeah, of course. Why? Do you know what they are?
Yeah. It's bad if everyone's seeing them.
Whispers.
Well, this just got more interesting.
So, when do we leave?
Now.
You young lady are on guard duty.
Wait.
Oh, come
No,
on!
bring her
I
with
just wanna
us.
Help out! Be a part of the team!
You've been a real team player.
Wait.
Keep an eye on her for us.
Let her come.
Do my best.
Yeah, yeah, good luck with that. She's ninja.
Let's just get in, take a look, and get out. Figure you, me, Kate, and Red can do that easy. Agreed?
Why are we bringing the K?
Agreed.
Okay.
Let's go. You guys hold down the fort.
Yeah, protect the town. Come on, ladies.
No fair!
You shall purchase and download the last of the epochs. Alright, I guess it's us four. Can I switch out Kate for... Hold on. No combat. Edit party. You need to figure out dinner? We're losing an hour tonight? Yeah, daylight saving time's coming in to ruin our lives, chat.
You heard that?
What in the world is that?
Uh-huh. Yo, this music.
There it is again.
That's a nice remix.
It's something to do with the reactor, isn't it?
Ooh, that noise. It's nothing serious.
The captain filled me in. You can head on through.
Boom, boom. It's so good. Okay, which way are we going? Oh, that's so far away. Why do I have no Chocobro for this? Huh. It's only nice when it goes by. That's a lot of map, right? This map is
As if
huge.
weapons weren't enough. Now the whispers are back.
Come again? What's a whisper when it's at home?
An arbiter of fate. They appear when destiny is about to be altered and ensure it maintains its intended course.
I thought we already changed it, though.
We did, once. But perhaps now they preside over a new fate. Ours.
And that's what you get for being curious.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I assume we follow the river. Yo, why is that so bright? There's a tower there. Let's activate that. And so we have a teleport. Probably 8 Heatro. Yeah, so we'll get a couple hours of diving in. If I even can. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully.
You're dead. It's on now.
one more.
This ends here. That's it. Let's do that's that. All done.
Okay. Up we go. Come on, faster than slow. Last epoch? It's not that big. Yeah. Nice. It's Chinese night tonight. Lol's Rift. Be right back for real this time? Sounds good. Hi Rift, bye Rift.
It doesn't make sense. How does Cisne know about the Whispers? Only we should be able to see them.
True. Could be a setup.
You think?
We'll see.
Right? Like, our party already knows we're clearly changing the course of history. Alright, so we're well aware that we're changing timeline stuff because of what happened at the end of Remake. So it is weird that Cisne can see it. And I don't think Rufus saw them in Shinra. I can't remember at the end of Remake if Rufus saw them or not. So wait, Remake is a parallel universe? It's like an alternate timeline, yeah. Right, we haven't, there's apparently, if we're going by the hints, they're giving us 3 timelines. There's the OG, there's this one, where we've deviated from the OG's timeline, and then the one that Zack is currently in, which is like an alternate universe, alternate timeline. I would say alternate universe is more likely. Because their stamp is different from our stamp, which is the Shinra mascot. So our Shinra mascot matches the OG timeline currently, whereas in Zack's timeline, the stamp is different, which alludes to an alternate dimension instead of alternate timeline. Does that make sense? Doesn't the OG timeline technically have like 3 in it anyways? Well, I'm not too sure about the OG, how many timelines are in that one. There may even be 4, because if we take into account Advent Children...
Lifespring data, I was able to locate an old Republic transmitter chip. It appears to be in the pass leading to the reactor. The terrain you will need to traverse is littered with scrap metal and other such debris. Please watch your step.
I think Advent Children contributed to the 3rd timeline, though. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It's the story version of... I mean, it was part of the main storyline until... live stream stuff happened in that one. And so now I'm not too convinced it's only main timeline. We'll see though. I'm curious. We'll see though. Am I going the right way? Sure. Yes, yes I am. It's just Sephi in Cloud's body. I mean, to be fair, if it's anyone, it's gonna be Genova. Genova is gonna be the one pulling all the puppet strings. We'll see though. We'll see what they do. You have to head to where it is the darkest. Not Tojo we dealing with. Genova ate your homework timeline. This is all Genova's fault. She just showed up. And then there's the whole thing about Glenn, chat, who's a part of the first Soldier game. Who is... Glenn is this timeline character. Glenn, I don't think is in the OG, right? I remember no reference of Glenn being in the OG game. So... Not to your knowledge, yeah. And when I looked it up, there was no, nothing that pointed or talked about him being in the OG either, so... Maybe he was in Advent? No, he wasn't in Advent either. So the story of Glenn is he would have been active around the time of the Wutai Shinra War, or something, yeah. Zack, it's gonna be Zack reincarnated as Aerith. Oh god. I mean, technically, so here's something interesting, right? Zack comes from Gungaga, and Gungaga was apparently settled by Cetra descendants, which means that Zack's bloodline has a connection to the ancients. Puzzle you that, chat. Puzzle you that. They're cousins. What if they're family? No, I don't think they would be directly family because Aerith's mom is a legitimate, like, straight up Cetra, right? She was one of the last ones. She was supposedly supposed to be the only one. But if Shinra never really paid attention to Gungaga before, maybe they didn't really know? So, I don't know. Where am I going? That we know of, right? Yeah. So, you swim to it? And I didn't realize that little bit of information about Zack. Is that they retcon stuff all the time? I would usually say they're just making stuff to work, but the fact that they've had this in the works for like over 10 plus years, so like since Final Fantasy VII originally came out, like they've had this storyline in the works. They just couldn't figure out how to tell it with the technology they had then, right? So yeah, I think that's what intrigues me the most. It will turn out that this whole world is actually a dungeon, and Songwoo will show up and kill Sephiroth and take his loot and then peace out. Ah. Well, they used to apparently meet up and talk about like the storyline and stuff and what they wanted to do for the story.
Damn. Nature came back swinging.
Before
That's
this
the
game
Mako-rich
even got
land.
greenlit.
What's good for life is great for reactors.
See your way in.
Oh, there they are.
Though not as we know them.
How you figure?
Come. It's time.
Dun dun dun.
Let's follow him. Come on.
No, don't follow him, Cloud. Stop following Sephiroth. Stop it.
We must be close by now. How much longer?
We expect to arrive within the hour.
Then I'd better choose a suitable toy.
Will that be necessary, ma'am?
Of course it will. I'll make sure that it is.
Oh boy. It's always Scarlet, chat. I mean, I'm looking forward to slapping Scarlet, so bring it. I think we're all ready to slap Scarlet into the live stream. You don't remember Scarlet? She's a baddie. I don't have one of these yet. Well, since it's on sale, I will buy it. You can see that? Oh, I thought you might have been distracted by something else. Yeah, she's great. That's a different kind of slap. You can fix her? I don't think you can fix a mass murderer like her, who purposefully shot at Barrett and Dine and went a little cray-cray. I don't think you can fix her. I think she'll stick you in a Mako chamber and watch as you transform into something very ugly. That's what I think will happen. I don't have enough points. Okay. There's no fixing that one. Stick with Tifa. Okay. I mean, we can definitely fix her by sending her back to a live stream. Smooth is like, it's a group effort. Oh, it's the frogs again.
Gotcha.
It's okay, I'll take the challenge solo.
It's on now.
You're probably gonna need backup.
Let's go.
Let's see. Do 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 do. Ooh, new sword.